Hi guys, Nah here. I'm finally going to try the Apollo difficulty. Let's keep Blastite small, and otherwise I'm going with everything random. Random colonist, spacecraft, cargo, random world, random planet, biome. So I got Alphala. Immediately, this is a pretty nice start. There are mountains up here, some canyons down here, and the city will be quite defensible. And I think I will settle in place. No, not really. This is a future plantation. This is a future plantations. There is one mine, and I'm kinda in need of more mines. So let's settle closer to the canyons. They can be potentially used, unlike the mountains, and settle down here. Okay, let's start with the engineering, of course, for the titanium, if there's the potential. And we have started with 2 population, which is quite nice, and we get the aristocrats. We started with 100 extra energy, so that was rolled. That's not a super powerful start, or starting way to start, but it's useful. The fact that we have multiple population already leans into me building a worker early so that we can improve all of these tiles. And our first competitor landed immediately after us. That's in water. I'm expecting Duncan. Second competitor landed quite close this time. And on land, it looks like this is some sort of a peninsula, which will be our first target. I'm not a warlike person, but use your chances. And because we started with so much energy, I have already enough to purchase something. A worker would be fine, but I'm building one, so let's purchase 2 workers and our improvements will come early on. Fourth competitor, this one is also close to those. Let's buy the worker here. And the first thing I'm going to improve will be the copper mine, so that we get extra production that can be turned into something useful. 3 level in affinity. That's not ideal this early, but it certainly helps with keeping the pace with our competitors. We get culture, we get some science. It's so hard to decide what to do. I'm not going for the free worker since I've built one and bought one, but I think frugality is the way to go first, and probably ask for colony initiative, this first synergy bonus, and then head off into mine. Can get a free affinity, and I can't choose which one to follow. Actually, I can. Let's go for supremacy. There's a quest, familiar exotics. Let's ignore the outbreak. And next turn, we will engineer energy crop. Continue to supremacy. That needs, weirdly enough, alien preserve building. Alright, there's the second worker. Let's build an Altar's relic. We have 7 turns until engineering is online. There's culture from resource spot. Let's go with homesteading, speed towards outpost growth. Even though we don't really have any colonists right now. There's a lot of miasma in the north. I'm not going to settle that way. I would rather forward settle down here. Let's go for social development for a turn, and afterwards I will probably build a repair facility. There is the Marvel quest, study Heterocoral brains. Someone stumbled upon the main one, and I should really start with repair facility, prepare everything, and afterwards we will spam out military units. Let's go for pioneering next. Alright, so it's People's African Union next to us. It's not next to us, he's over there. Alright, let's develop the Virtue Colony Initiative. We get a free colonist, which will be... I didn't explore much, but this location looks fine. There's a lot of titanium in the north. No, this doesn't look passable. And there are aliens over there. Let's go through the northern pass here. And I will find myself just improving all the infrastructure around because that's what I started doing. Farm on the grassland is finished. Let's move over here, construct a mine. And I really want to meet this civilization. And this city should be as close to all of these resources as is possible. So let's, yep, settle over here. I don't have to go onto the seas yet. Yeah, that's Kavitha. She tends to not do well, and obviously she has problems with the aliens. Oh, there's a quest for a station to charter, and I have the access to stat mining. I'm not going to do that. Let's settle Jinsaku Labs. Well, that's quite acceptable trading route up there. I don't think I'm going to trade with them just yet. We have more pressing things to do. Finished the pioneering and, well, can start building colonists. And even though I would like the spy agency for computing, I don't think that's a very viable option to go just yet. So let's go for physics. We will need the rangers. Let's study this hydrocoral brain, and there are 8 more. I don't think I will focus on this Marvel quest anymore. We get a quest for repair facility, and that means 5% production for military units. And we can stop growing the city artificially and produce another colonist. And a decision for the oldest relic, more culture, naturally the best outcome. Oh, that's interesting. Another competitor just landed very, very close to me. I would probably like to capture that city. But for that, I will need several units. 6? Up to 6 of melee units altogether. So that will take some time. I will be building a road over to Farah so that we can transport everything around quickly. This one should probably head south over here. And our capital will go towards the trade depot. The production and capital is very important. Now Farah is settled. It's going to be unproductive for a while. Let's get a trade depot, and when this train of workers arrives, they will supercharge the city. Alright, there's Susan Fielding. That's a good point. I will probably want to be friends with her and get a agreement to speed up covert operations. In the meantime, let's go for helping hands and make workers faster, I believe. Build speed for tile improvements. I will settle this one as close to the plantations as is possible. So let's build a city next turn. We get a trade route slot in art, and I think I will produce some combat rovers and purchase the trade convoy. And I got a free soldier from Aswat Adidam. I forgot about one very important thing, and that is the diplomatic capital. Let's manage our personal trades. I'm not going to upgrade Asabiya for now. How about we go for military and get the 15% production early? Trade convoy will go towards Aswatadida. I don't like this direction. I would much rather prefer this, but I cannot say anything to the trade units. And I don't like African Union explorers taking these derelict settlements. I wanted to take them, but, well, I was busy exploring. There is physics. We get access to rangers, most importantly. And I will go towards computing next. Now, Farah is connected to the capital and gives 2 energy turn. Let's build mines. Let's build the paddock. And there is Elodie. Yeah, this is Ark. This is Kavitha. Elodie must be over here. And I'm missing just one. That is the aquatic one. Next will be Ranger. This will take not long, but I will need to finish it before computing. Of course, there is so much time. Computing will propel me towards Supremacy Level 2, and at the time my rangers will be upgraded into gunners already. The AI already has multiple units, as you can see, some marines, some combat rovers, all of that is already going up. Yeah, she's got so many units around already. AI is getting, as usual, bonuses for their gameplay because their decision is probably dumbed down. And I have to build more rangers and slowly but surely move them towards. Well, Axiom is not actually that, it's a pretty bad city, but I will probably capture it Central and possibly even Vanguard once. I have a choice of for trade route. Do I go to my own cities? Of course, those cities will benefit instead of art, or to change the collapse. I think I will upgrade my capital instead of those cities. They can take care of themselves. We get a quest for occupational hazard. Let's domesticate the wildlife. And we'll need 2 alien preserve buildings, so that means uh, 1 in art specifically and 2 anywhere else. Reserves are over here in alien life forms. That's out of way, but the affinity XP will be worth it. So let's postpone it until later, but think of it. And I will need several more rangers. I think 4 rangers is about the good invasion or fighting force. Of course, I don't have enough military, so they will complain. Killed an alien unit? I don't think so. I'll get another trade. This time it will be a political one. Let's say disciplined. Military units gain XP faster, so they will be upgraded much more easily. And that's 3. I need 4 rangers, as I said previously. Get trader slot in Farah. Let's build an older relic. The culture is very important. Also in the early game. And purchase the trade convoy. And the trade convoy will... Is it worth going into art? Even outside trading is fine with Mandera or with Central. 4 signs per turn, that would be huge. I will click out the, well, cancel the auto renew and go towards Central this time. And continue building. Let's go for the combat rover again. And I will purchase this titanium, that's quite important to get. Alright, here it comes. Kavitataku downgraded relationship. And I don't want to fight on 2 fronts, so let's resolve one first. Susan Fielding likes me a bit more than Kavita, so that might call for a change. And I was wrong, it is Haunted Moon. And, well, Farah is kinda safe, but it will produce some rangers as well. And I can get another point in a trade. Well, I think I'm going to go commercial for the city energy yield. And for a virtue that I get, well, this free virtue will come in later. I will take this 10% growth in every city and less culture needed for border expansion.
Fate is our shield.
Oh, there's Kavita Thakur warning me of something. Yeah, that's because I'm massing troops on her border, obviously. She is right, I will be attacking her very soon. Even though this city has 35 combat strength, multiple units will take it out. So, let's attack her. Change relationship to war. There we go. Let's start blasting all of these armors. These are already armors. Okay, that's not something I would want to see. If I don't do anything, the AI will outrun me. Straight out there. Let's build more rangers. I didn't finish computing, so my well, they're not gunners, they're just rangers, are not strong enough. And this war was a disaster. Well, let's pull this through, heal this, and blast all of these. Yeah, I think we can take out 1. Wow, I took out 1 unit and got 1 ranger killed. That's not a good operation. The combat rover was killed because it's 1 tire weaker than the armor, of course. Let's bombard all of these, and the marine will have to withdraw. And more gunners, rangers were destroyed by full health armor. Let's blast them in this case and fire like this. That's a decent defense, I think. Well, mistakes were made, but I'm not losing any more units. Let's bombard it. And yeah, let's make stronger combat rover and take it out. Alright, this is kinda stabilized. Well, we took out some of her forces and are building up reinforcements. Let's continue with this. I don't think the ranger will complete as ranger, but I don't mind. Let's build a great convoy purchase here. Scout a bit, and yeah, let's pillage. We get some little bit of energy and some healing for the combat rover. There's the enemy armor. Let's move out and surround it and blast it with force. Well, that was not enough. How about you? And the combat rover will have to heal. So will this marine heal in the city? There's a tag jet. Okay, cool. Not very cool. We get computing, access to missile rovers, and our units will be stronger. Fortunately, this ranger has finished. And I think this is a failed invasion, of course. I'm not doing well, but I think it has potential. It has exhausted her military so far. So let's continue this in the next episode. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next one, Conquest of Mandira. Bye.